Hi, Konrad. Welcome.
Yeah, hello, Svitlana. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Sitting at home and working and yeah, adapting myself to this new situation.
Konrad, you're starting with a very good topic. This whole situation with coronavirus, it has changed so much right now, and also still changing, is changing the business. You, as a business owner and also a partner in the law firm of Austria in Vienna, Austria, Maybach Görg Lenneis, would you like to tell us what changes this crisis has currently brought to your practice?
Yeah, so the changes were quite important, I think, as for everyone. At first, certainly, this time passes quickly, but everything has happened more or less over a weekend, 4 weeks ago, when we know that the Austrian government ordered to close shops, a general shutdown of the country.
Mhm.
So we changed our working mode totally to working from home with the minimum presence of one partner in the office. Surprisingly, I have to say this worked rather well because we had before already the technical facilities to exceed all the information we have also from our laptops from home, because many of our partners are traveling a lot and also worked from home previously. What certainly is a big difference is that we don't see each other directly anymore every day, and this is certainly a disadvantage. But otherwise, I have to say, yeah, this worked smooth. So after a few weeks have passed, we're not so negative about these changes anymore. Yeah. Business-wise, I have to say the clients, we had the same experience. Most of our clients, their businesses, they also managed to adapt technically well to the situations. We are reachable for them via email. We have meetings with them on Microsoft Teams, on Zoom, on all these kinds of video conference facilities. This also works rather well. So the communication with the clients is not affected. Yeah. What certainly is affecting the business is that interesting projects, transactions have certainly been postponed to the uncertainty of what is coming.
Mhm.
Certainly, many clients of us suffer important losses because of this situation. So also this certainly affect our business. Yeah. On the other hand, I have to say the Austrian Parliament has produced, probably never in its history in such a short time period, new laws. We have to study them. Clients have a very big number of questions regarding to the new legal changes. So this is also certainly giving us new opportunities to work and to advise our
Sounds like you need to adapt a lot with the new legislations and also with the new system and servicing the clients, because they obviously have a lot of questions. And how about the negotiations? Because I can imagine that you need to change and adapt the contracts to.
Yeah, certainly. So I think we have two things here to consider. Certainly, to number of contracts, for instance, lease contracts,
Mhm.
COVID-19 has a direct impact. Yeah. To other contracts, the legal impact is not direct. Yeah. Certainly, negotiating a contract is becoming different to previous times because also I personally always say that in order to move a difficult negotiation forward, the personal meeting is of essence. Yeah, you have one day stop, so to say, exchanging emails and turning around the circles just by sending new markups in contracts, but sit together on a table and negotiate. Yeah. this can be replaced certainly to a certain mode also by video conferences, but not in the same way as a personal meeting. What I experienced also in a lot of numbers of meetings, you don't exactly, if for instance, if you don't see the pictures of the persons with whom you're negotiating, sometimes you don't really know who is speaking. Probably everybody has experienced that already. And a lot of, so to say, information or feelings you get because of a personal contact get lost. Yeah, so you have to certainly to adapt negotiation strategies to these new challenges.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it's also a question of building a trust over the media like Zoom or Skype for business. Is this also a topic for you?
I think this is a very good question. I think also generally, I think these tools work very well with people you know, with people you have already built a trust. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the question if you see them now directly or you meet them virtually is not that important. Certainly with people you have never seen or you would have liked to meet for the first time, this is far more difficult. I totally agree on that, and certainly video conferences are not a replacement here for the future personal meeting. However, we can try to do our best. I think it is important to support the negotiations here by other tools, for instance. Sum up what the result of the negotiations, prepare them in a even more or in a more detailed way than this happened before personal meetings. So all this can also build trust. All these additional tools than what has could have been maybe just directly done by a personal meeting or a handshake in a personal meeting in an office space.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. And what about adapting your own business, like the environment where you work at, from the analog to the digital world? How does it work for you?
This, as I said, this worked rather smooth. Yeah, we, so to say, we had already the facilities. Mm-hmm. Many of our lawyers used them already, so this went pretty smooth and quickly. Certainly, as I said, this is something very different if you use them from time to time from a hotel room or on the weekend from home, or you use them, so to say, on a regular basis. But as I said, this is so to say also, and I think I also believe this will probably fundamental change the way everybody is working. Everybody sees that this is technically possible, and you can do a lot of things without needing, without sitting in the office. Yeah. Also for us lawyers, we have most of the relevant negotiation and most of the relevant information available online through legal databases. Most of legal commentaries in Austria are available on databases. So also, I would say rather deeply going legal investigations can be done today without sitting in an office.
Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. And to sum up, you are telling me that there are also resources for the lawyers to work remotely, and it's possible for you to adapt to that new current situation.
Yeah. So for us, I think it is much easier than for the businesses of most of our clients. I would say it is a change of mentality, I think, which is required for many lawyers, and I think many lawyers who didn't believe that this is possible, they believe it today because they had to learn it in few days.
At least.
So we as a legal profession, I think we are, and in particular also in the case of our firm, we can adapt perfectly to this new situation and provide services to our client. Certainly for many of our clients, for instance, as industry groups, etc., who need really facilities, or for instance, everybody who is active in the tourist industry is heavily affected, and this certainly indirectly will also affect our business.
Very interesting. So just to finish the conversation, which tips or tricks would you give to the audience in order to adapt to this current situations?
Yeah, I think the number one, so to say, hint I would say is, use and learn a lot from these technical tools everybody's already having and probably has not yet fully used. Use this also for the future, number one. Number two, don't lose hope and energy, keep going on. Better times will go to come. And number three, certainly, as long as you are not able to meet people personally and build trust relationships, accompany also all meetings, even more than this is usually recommendable, by written summaries, by sheets for preparing meetings. This is always important, and maybe also this crisis will teach us how important diligence accompanying negotiations is for our work as lawyers.
That's a beautiful sentence. How important the diligence is to that accompanies negotiations. I will definitely think about this sentence. Thank you very much for staying with us. Thank you for sharing your knowledge.
Yeah, thank you too, Svitlana. It was great talking to you, and all the best to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.